Hello and welcome to Coleman Tarot. My name is H.E. Coleman and this is going to be your video for the month of October. Even though everything might look exactly the same to you, I am in a totally new place and I've set everything up in the middle of all my boxes. I've been moving all month, so that's why everything is different for me and I can't find my rings. But eventually I'll find everything in these boxes and I hope that you enjoy your video. Okay, Taurus, here we go. Alright, you're the last of my readings for the monthlies, but you are definitely on my mind, Taurus. The Two of Cups. Awesome. Alright. Ooh, that's really warm. Alright, here we go, Taurus. We have the Three of Swords. We have the High Priestess. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Five of Cups. Oh my gosh, it's an emotional month for you. We have the Eight of Cups, and then your outcome is the Ten of Pentacles. And then these are the things that are hidden from you. So, this looks like a roller coaster month for you, Taurus. All right. Here we have the Two of Cups, which is excellent right at the beginning. The Two of Cups is feeling very close to someone, feeling very centered with yourself, feeling very connected, okay? Feeling very connected to someone else or yourself. Sometimes with the Two of Cups, sometimes this can be connecting to another person, and sometimes it can be connecting to your higher self where you suddenly feel like you can be yourself. But I'm getting a really strong feeling about feeling connected to someone else, particularly romance. And also, for a very small amount of you, it can be connecting to somebody like a family member, whatever. But I'm getting a strong romance feeling here. So if you don't have a partner, this might be a month for you to find one. This might be a month for you just to really connect with someone on a deep level, okay? This is like a soulmate connection. I'm really feeling a lot of romance. And a lot of times I will say to people, you know, it can be this or it can be that. Romance is just like really strongly really strongly in my head right now. Romance. So if you don't have a partner, you haven't had a partner in years, you might have some romance. Okay, you might have not only just romance, but a deep connection with someone. Even if you don't end up getting together, you might just like connect on a soul level with someone. Okay, like romantically. Now over here we have the Three of Swords. This is the opposite of what I just said, but I feel like you're going to have both, okay? The Three of Swords is about a painful experience, or it can be a fight that you're going to have with your partner. It can be, it doesn't even have to be a partner. It can be just somebody says something that hurts your feelings. This is a little bit of heartache, okay? And it's got the bees all around it too. It's got like little bees or fairies all around it, okay? So this can be about people talking behind your back with the little fairies there. It can be people just nattering in your ear. And it also can be self-doubt as well. It can be just like it can be you saying hurtful things to yourself, okay? It can be you saying, oh, I look fat in this. I can't believe, why didn't I exercise that last week? Why did I make that stupid mistake? You know, it can be you also hurting yourself. I feel like there's just like harsh words, okay? Harsh words. Now over here we have the High Priestess. And this is about instinctively knowing things, okay? Instinctively figuring things out. The High Priestess is very wise, but sometimes she can be very sad because sometimes it's not great to know everything. Sometimes it's not great to find out that someone said something behind your back, or someone, your partner's looking at a different person and you know, like that can hurt your feelings, stuff like that. Because sometimes you don't want to know that stuff, but you're going to psychically pick things up. You're going to see things that maybe you wish you hadn't seen, but at the same time, there's also good things about being wise and seeing what people say, because sometimes people say something that's hurtful, but then you think, well, you know, there can be something about that I might want to change to be a better person, you know? Okay, but if it's hurtful, if it's just hurtful and it doesn't help, then just try to not let it eat away at you, okay? Because that's not going to be helpful. Then you have the Two of Wands in reverse. The Two of Wands is about making a decision, okay? Making a decision, and then whichever decision you make, it will be, you'll follow it and you'll focus on it and be really strong because you're focused on it. In reverse, this is saying you're not making a decision. You're just not making a decision, okay? And it's sad because you have the wisdom here. You have the wisdom to make a decision, but you just don't want to make it. You just can't make it because maybe it's too painful. Maybe you have to do something that is painful and you don't want to do it. Okay, maybe you might know that somebody might not be right for you, but you don't want to break up with them, or something's bothering you, but you don't want to mention it because you're afraid to fight with that person, something like that. Okay? So with the Two of Wands in reverse, you're not making a decision. And I can tell that already because you also have the Two of Swords, which is about stalemate. Nobody wins. Okay? You don't make any progress. You're just stuck there. These cards, this one in reverse, and this is the decision card, and this is the stalemate card. So you're just stuck in limbo. And you have a Tower too. Okay. So then you have the Ace of Swords, and this is a great card to have. So don't be worried. This is a great card. This is clarity. Okay, this is you gaining knowledge and figuring something out and saying, now I know what to do. But the question is, are you going to do it? Okay, because it doesn't look like you're going to do it, at least not right now. Then we have the Five of Cups, which is about focusing on what you don't have rather than focusing on what you do, because she is a gorgeous, beautiful mermaid in a beautiful land, but she's sitting there sad because she's spilt these 3 cups of water. Now, if you look behind her, there's an entire ocean behind her, okay? An entire ocean. But she's focused on these 3 cups that are spilled. And there's even 2 cups right there. There's 2 opportunities for happiness right there. But she's focused on these 3. Now, if something happens where you feel sad, I guess it's, you kind of have to go through that period where you say, okay, first I feel sad, then I realize what I have, and then I realize that I shouldn't, overreact or be, I can't, there's lots of other things in my life that are great, and I don't need to focus on what I don't have. I can focus on what I do have, okay? But first you have to feel the sadness, then you can get over the sadness, okay? Your obstacle is the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is about having all of these fulfillments. See, look how many cups you have. You have 8 cups here. You have 2 cups here. That's 10 cups. Now, 10 cups is the ultimate fulfillment and happiness. But instead, she's focused on the 3 that are gone. Okay? She's got 10 cups there, and she's focused on the 3 that are gone. So what this is saying as an obstacle is, this card is about leaving what you have to go search for something new. As an obstacle, this is saying you're not making the decision to look for something new. You're just sitting there with something you don't want. You're in a relationship, or you're in a situation, or you're in a job situation, or you're in just something's bothering you, and instead of going and doing something new, you're just going to wallow in it. Okay? Because you don't want to make that decision. You don't want to make a decision about finding a new hobby, finding a new relationship, finding a better way to solve an argument. You just want to not deal with it. Okay? And if you have a fight with somebody, sometimes it's better to just, air the grievances and talk about it so that you can be stronger than you were before. But you don't want to do that. You want to just sit there and not confront this thing that's bothering you. Okay? Your outcome is the 10 of Pentacles, which is a great, great card. The 10 of Pentacles is about feeling like you have a treasure. Okay? Feeling like you have a treasure, whether that's money or a relationship. Feeling like you got the treasure. You won the lottery. You feel great, and you feel like everything is secure and wonderful. And look at that couple back there, too. They're hugging. This guy's with his little puppy. Everything's happy and jovial and, feeling great. So I think you have to confront whatever's bothering you to get to that point, right? The things that are hidden from you are the stalemate card and the Tower, okay? And this one here, which is Temperance, the Temperance card. Now, the Tower is about something that is not stable falling away so that you can build something stronger, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to break up with somebody. It doesn't necessarily mean that something terrible is going to happen. What it means is that you have built a foundation that is not solid, and you need to get rid of it in order to build something new, okay? So you might need to, if you believe that everything is hunky-dory in a relationship, or if you believe that everything is perfect with your boss, or you believe that everything is perfect with your friend, or you believe that everything with your car is not going to ever break down, this is saying that something is going to shake up your world, and you're going to say, oh, I didn't realize I had a problem with that. I was keeping my head in the sand, even though I knew that was a problem. I was not dealing with it. I was just not focusing on it. I was just saying, no, I'm not going to deal with that. And then if you don't deal with something long enough, it comes crashing down, and then you have to rebuild. Okay? If you just ignore the fact that your fridge isn't working, after a while, all the food inside goes bad, and then you say, okay, I guess I need to get a new fridge. Okay? That's just an example. If something's not working, if you and your friend are fighting, or you and your partner are fighting, and you say, I'm not going to deal with it, I'm not going to deal with it, I'm not going to deal with it. Eventually, you get a tower, and then you have to deal with it. And then the good news is, after you deal with it, you build something better than before. Okay? Now, the other card that you have is Temperance, and this card is about making two things fit together that don't normally fit together. Okay? So if you and your partner are very different, you might need to stop making them to be like you, and they have to stop trying to make you to be like them, and you need to realize, okay, we're very different. Let's find a way to be happy with those differences and make it work together, because this card is very happy, self-disciplined, taking charge, getting things together, and being very, like, look at her. She's so graceful, and she's making everything work. Okay? This is the opposite of this, which is keeping your head in the sand. This is the opposite. This is making things work and making it look effortless. All right? So that is wonderful, because this and this are great. This and this are everything's going great, and things are working out, and everybody is pulling their share. So that might be relationship-wise, it might be that there's a fight or something, and then you guys figure it out, and you figure out, okay, we're both different. Let's enjoy the difference. Or it can be just that your partner is there for you at a time when something comes up and it bothers you and it hurts your feelings, and your partner makes you feel better. Your partner's there for you, and your partner says, hey, don't worry about the 3 cups that are spilt. Let's focus on the cups that you have. Okay? So now I'm going to give you a spiritual card. And your outcome is excellent. Your outcome is the 10 of Pentacles, which is feeling great and feeling like you're very secure. Now, the Spider is your spiritual card. It says creative project. So if something bothers you or somebody hurts your feelings, instead of focusing on that, instead of dwelling on that, go off and do something creative. A lot of people, if they're upset, they'll make a song about it. They'll do an artwork about it. They'll write a story about it. They'll just go off and sing something, and then that creative project makes them feel so good that they forget about whatever it was that was bothering them. Okay? Your angel card for the month, you got 2. Oh, good. The star. And this says, Archangel Jophiel, a dream come true. Believe in yourself and the end of a difficult situation. The end of a difficult situation. Great. So if something bothers you, and the Tower comes, and you say, okay, now I'm forced to deal with this situation that was bugging me. After you deal with it, you clear the air, you feel much better. Now, then they have a leap of faith. A leap of faith. And this says, Archangel Metatron, it says, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, and do what brings you joy. Excellent. Great. Okay? So, to wrap up your month, it looks like feeling very close to someone, which is great. Figuring something out, having clarity, being very smart. Okay? Then you have this one and this one and this one, which are about something coming to a head, where something that hasn't been working, you're not really paying attention to it, you're kind of ignoring it, and then eventually the belief system or the fight comes to a head, or the just the painful feelings that somebody might say something to you, it really bothers you, and you deal with it, and then you have to stop sticking your head in the sand. That's what this is. This is indecision. You've got to make a decision. You've got to face whatever's bothering you and stop running away. Focus on that, and then you have your outcome, which is feeling great and feeling very secure. Okay? Have a wonderful month.